Welcome to Filthy with a Chance of Meta, where we talk about Heroclix pieces that will probably never hit the table, but what they would do if they did. Today we're going to be talking about Kingpin. He is from the Avengers Defenders War set, and he is super rare number 57. Kingpin is standing at a desk with a tile floor, and he has a picture of his love sitting there on the desk facing outward. Kingpin has all of the standard combat symbols, including the normal defense symbol, so he does not have Indomitable. He has the Sinister Syndicate ability, and he has 75 points. He has not been getting a lot of attention, and I think the main reason is his powers don't seem to mesh at all. He has two powers. One of them is a trait called Please Escort This Man Out of My Office. This is the only thing that makes this Kingpin viable, because it says when Kingpin takes damage, he takes a maximum of 1 damage unless he is the only character on your force. The problem is that this power does not mesh with his actual defense power throughout his entire dial, which is Mastermind, and these powers do not work together. So if he is to take damage, he's only going to take 1 damage if you accept it. But if you were to try to Mastermind that damage onto someone else, they would still take all that damage, because of course you don't reduce and then pass damage by Mastermind. So those powers don't really seem to have been thought out very well. I'm not really sure why they decided to put them together. But on his first 3 clicks, he has Stealth, and on his last 2 clicks, he's got Sidestep. His damage power on his first 3 clicks is his White power, which is everyone has a weakness. Kingpin can use Leadership. Give Kingpin a power action and choose a friendly character that shares a keyword within 8 squares. The chosen character can use Exploit Weakness this turn. The problem I have with this power is that 1, it takes a power action, and 2, it's limited to only other characters sharing keywords. The only keywords that Kingpin has are Emissaries of Evil, Martial Arts, Politician, Ruler, and the Hand. So if you're hoping to build a team around this power, you're going to be very limited. The way that you could try to use this figure is in a Sinister Syndicate team, so he has a chance to share that 11 attack value on his first click. The way that I would use him is to pair him up with Overdrive. What you're going to be trying to do is use Kingpin as a forward attacker who can hide from ranged combat attacks. What you'll do in this situation is send him forward with Overdrive's vehicle. So drive him forward, place him right next to it. If he is to take damage that you are not wanting to accept, you could then push that damage over to the vehicle or to Overdrive himself, who will be adjacent. The benefit of being next to Overdrive is he also has the Sinister Syndicate theme team and a normal 9 attack, so Kingpin can replace Overdrive's attack value with an 11, so he could try to do some damage. And Overdrive also has Empower, which will bring up Kingpin's damage to a very nice 4. The problem is that Kingpin is still going to be low end for a primary attacker, and he also doesn't really have great defenses, even though he's only taking 1 damage at a time with that trait. The other thing that I would do is put Brainiac on him as an entity. He could bring up his damage from a 3 to a 4, by choosing Brainiac's damage value to increase his own. He could also choose Brainiac's defense to bring up his own defense to an 18, and if needed, you could also increase your movement to a 9 with Brainiac's movement, and this is all on the first click. You could take Impervious as a power if you needed it, if you didn't feel comfortable enough with that possibility of taking 1 damage at a time, or if there's no one adjacent to you to push off your Mastermind onto. Unfortunately, he does not have a long enough dial to receive any regeneration from Brainiac, but he does receive Brainiac's damage power, which allows him to take off action tokens when other characters are given power actions, other opposing characters during the opposing character's turn. So, since we don't have any Indomitable, it has a chance to keep Kingpin moving without taking more damage from pushing, since he will not have an action token if the other person has given any power actions to any of their characters. So this is the way that I would use Kingpin in a semi-competitive, probably more casual build. Give me your thoughts in the comments here, and let me know if you've used this character before, if you've seen him, or if you're going to use him in any future events. Thank you very much for watching Filthy with a Chance of Meta, and have a great day.